and we're gonna flank them. I don't know if that's a thing, but we're gonna punch Shock Trooper. Reload required. That's fine. I don't need to reload these fists.
Hello everybody, Britt here with another episode of Nerdorina, and today's segment is on budget-friendly games. Today we're playing Pathway, created by German-based developers Robotality. It's available on Epic Games for about $15.99.
Oh. Oh, did that hurt?
Explore the strange unknown with Pathway, a strategy adventure set in the 1930s Great Wilderness. Unravel long-forgotten mysteries of the occult, raid ancient tombs, and outwit your foes in turn-based squad combat. And who are your foes? The Nazis, of course.
A unit of German soldiers is dug in behind sandbags up ahead of you. The soldiers are standing around small groups to be deep in conversation. They have not noticed you. So here's the thing. Do we kill every single Nazi we find? Yes, that's not even a question. Alright, now that I phrased it that way.
Now, archaeology has been a subject of exciting adventure games and movies. While they might not be entirely realistic in their depictions on how exciting archaeology really is, they sure make exciting adventure stories. Why be an archaeologist if you don't punch a Nazi? And this game delivers that, and more.
Alright, we're gonna come down here. And we're gonna flank them. I don't know if that's a thing, but we're gonna punch Shock Trooper. Reload required. That's fine. I don't need to reload these fists.
This game breaks down all of the action into bite-sized adventures that you go on. You go on these expeditions, and based on the parameters that you set before you head out, that helps set how difficult your encounters are, how many enemies you encounter, and it also access more or less resources depending on how much you want to challenge yourself. And of course, with all of those metrics come a change in the loot you can find. So while those metrics can change what you run into, another really important element of Pathway is your team. Each adventure that you can choose from has a really interesting mix of skill sets. The classic rules of adventure games are kind of thrown out the window, which I thought was really refreshing, because sometimes when you start out a game like this, you feel pigeonholed to pick a very specific set of people, to round out a playable group. But here it kind of, it makes it a little harder to choose, because each person has a very unique set of skills that, situationally, might be better than others.
Let's go to the one green spot I can go to. Promising colors in the distance turned out to be nothing but a mound of useless trash dumped there. Oh good, yes, our first spot is trash. Just my luck. Oh gosh! The inner courtyard of the ruined temple is dominated by a stone idol. The bodies of several half-naked men and many dead Bedouins lie in a semicircle around the unsettling statue. That's a lot of dead people.
And with that in mind, you're going to run into situations during your expeditions that can only be handled by people with a very specific skill. During my playthrough, I ran into the problem of we found someone who was injured, but I didn't have someone who was proficient in healing. So we ended up watching them die, which was tragic, and while I was in that situation, I couldn't change anything, because I'd already left the main camp, if you will, with the people I'd selected.
Why can't I examine wounds? Oh, we need a medical expert. Oh, we don't have that. Uh-oh. Take a closer look. Your gaze falls on the woman's lifeless body. Unfortunately, she is beyond help. In the twisted hands of one of the cultists, you find a strange copper figurine. The grotesque likeness of a pharaoh with a face of pitch-black onyx gives off a strange and disturbing aura. You cannot bring yourself to keep the monstrosity, so you throw it as far as you can into the desert sand. Okay, that was a weird choice, but we'll go with that.
And sometimes when that sort of mechanic is set up in a game, you feel like you really miss out if you don't have the right people equipped. But fortunately with Pathway, they avoid that by giving you such a large web of possible choices. If you look at the map for the entirety of the expedition, you see that there are dozens and dozens of locations to get to, and your only limit is your fuel for your Jeep. It sounds like you could do the same expedition several times and still not get every single potential encounter checked off, which is really cool. It's really cool, and that, for me, removes the risk of getting upset that you couldn't fulfill one thing. And it makes it more realistic, too. It really feels like you're going out and you have no idea what's going to happen. You have a main objective in mind, but between here and there, anything can happen.
Destination. Get to the destination on the other side of the map to complete the adventure. Good thing I just checked that out. Okay, how much fuel do we have? Because it kept saying something about 1 fuel. Oh, we have 12 fuel. Oh. Oh, no. 12, so if each one does 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... 11. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, let's not get too zigzaggy. I'm sure we can find fuel along the way, but let's not, Oh, there's a trader at this location. Cool. Oh, I'm sure we can find fuel randomly, but I'd rather not chance it since we have exactly as many blocks to have one blunder, but to scoot our way across. In the shade of some huts, you meet a traveling merchant. Let's take a look. Okay, right-click on the bag with your valuables. Sell. Right-click on one of your items. Sell. Click on one of the trader's items. Purchase. Okay, so I found... Oh. Ooh. Large ammo box. Oh, I can buy fuel, but that's expensive. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'll buy it. Because we can carry as much as 25 fuels, and we have 11 fuels. So I will buy this. That feels so bad. Wait. Oh, you don't buy 4, you buy 1. Oh my gosh. That's expensive. Okay, well, we bought 1, so let's just go because we don't have anything to sell. This is just making ourselves feel bad thinking that we can buy anything there.
Something that I found that was really, really tricky was managing my resources. There was one whole fight that I literally just ran around punching and stabbing Nazis because I didn't want to waste all of my ammo, and I was already out of bravery points, so the special skills were out the window.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I have range attack or punch. Let's punch a Nazi. His punch did more damage than this shock trooper's shot at Miguel. Wow. Let's keep punching Nazis. Let's go. Let's go, boys. I like this. I like where we're going with this. I like the strat. Alright. We're just gonna punch you, dude. We're in the business of punching Nazis. Oh, I can't punch you. I can only stab. Ah. Wait, no, let's... We gotta... Nope, we're just punching him. It's every archaeologist's dream to punch Nazis, if you haven't, learned that yet. Alright, Miguel. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Alright. Well, I'll let you do the honors, Miguel. Yes, go down, you Nazi. Alright, we got everything.
This would be a nice kind of like plugging away at it game. The story is kind of enchanting. But I think this runs the risk that most strategy turn-based games like it sometimes prone to is that risk of monotony. So if you need like big explosions, you know, very immersive like first-person combat that isn't turn-based, then this is not the game for you. But if you like the idea of punching Nazis, stabbing Nazis, throwing grenades at Nazis, then go for it. Does Pathway get the stamp of approval for budget-friendly games? I'd say so. I think for me, I wouldn't pay more than $10 for it, but this definitely fits in a niche of games that I think a lot of people are really vibing with lately. And especially with the dynamic shadows, that really lends to increasing the excitement and the beauty of this kind of retro style game. I think this could be exciting for a lot of audiences. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. If you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe and activate those notifications so that you don't miss a single second of the new videos we put out. And follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And let me know what you thought in the comments. Would you play this game? And what games do you want to see me review next time? Alright, have a great day, everyone.